Hey everybody, welcome back to Public Enema Plays and Cosmic Star Heroine. Trying something different today. I am actually streaming this off of the Steam Deck, so this will be the first gameplay footage I've actually captured and uploaded off of the Steam Deck. I'm trying to remember, we have to go to like the water treatment plant. Which, is this... no, this is Gehenna. Remember how we're supposed to get to the water treatment plant. Certainly not the police station. Ah, that looks like a water treatment plant. Based on the movie, we found the place. There's an elevator up ahead that will take us to the sub-basement. Been here before? A long time ago. Kinda eerie with no music. Our ride should arrive any minute now. There we are. Everybody hop in. Alright, so we're getting a sub. In the future. Who would have thought such a place was underwater here all this time? Impressive, yes, but I imagine it takes a lot to keep a base like this running. That's an understatement. The energy consumption is off the charts. Plus there's a force barrier nearby. It keeps the bigger fish from destroying things, but it uses even more energy. Anyway, the leaders of Astrea should be up ahead in the command room. I imagine you'll have a lot to discuss with them. There's the music. Analyzing visitor pathogen level. Threat level minimum. Welcome to Leviathan. Arit is expecting you. I wonder if that's Arit. I'm not sure. Please make your way to the command center promptly. No anomalies detected. Wave patterns are holding steady. Pollution levels are within acceptable levels. I have to watch these readings like a hawk or we could be in big trouble. Damon is second in command here. Based on current trends, I calculate he'll be dead within 3 months. And yet somehow, Arit manages to avoid mishap. She's a crafty one, she is. I see all. Don't try anything funny. Fair enough. The sea is full of dangerous creatures. Krakens, tentacle monsters, and much, much worse. Heaven help us all if the force wall gets breached and all those things reach us here. No trouble detected for now. If the agency ever found Leviathan, we'd be in big trouble. We're not equipped for a direct fight. If this dish isn't carefully calibrated, we can't detect threats until it's too late. You gotta bang on this repeatedly if you want proper results. You really shouldn't be so rough with the equipment. Would you like to hear the Astrea theme song? Yeah. What are we fighting for? What aren't we fighting for? The whole system is broken. We're fighting for you. We're fighting for me. We're fighting for all the tiny fishies in the scary dark sea. Fight, fight, fight. Fight for love. Fight for right. Fight for freedom. Fight, fight, fight. Astrea. Pretty cool, huh? You're the one everyone's been talking about? You don't look like much. Alright. Ex-API, huh? Don't trust you. There's a lot of people to talk to here. Sometimes I wish I could live on New Loop. Such a peaceful planet. Fun people, too. We analyze news reports from near and far to find opportunities for Astrea to assist the people. Arit is hopeful, but I don't see how Astrea can possibly succeed. The odds are against us. The numbers never lie. Why do I need 2 monitors? Sorry, that's classified information. I may not look like much, but I was top of my class back in the 60s. Astrea is lucky to have me. I can't swim. Why didn't I sign up for a less submerged location? It's so difficult to transmit data to our field agents on Romu due to all the surface radiation. If I had just been able to warn them in time, maybe those brave souls wouldn't have died. Alright. Sterilization is essential for proper recovery. Talk to me. Eh. If you get injured, stop on by. I'll patch you up lickety-split. Dr. Manning. No, seriously, Doc. I'm all better now. Why won't you sign my release form? Choosing the right tool is key to proper operation. Combat is the same way. Sometimes you need a strong offense. Other times, the indirect approach is called for. What's this thing? Some patients find my size intimidating. I like that. Ro-ro. Fighting for justice. I will never be defeated. Every time I see someone leave for an assignment, I never know if I'll ever see them again. It's hard to keep up morale when people could die at any moment. If you have no business here, please allow the doctors to perform their duties. Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'd follow Arit to the ends of the galaxy. Our cause is just and I am willing. Error, movement routine faulty, stuck in perpetual sweep mode. Don't mind my partner, she can be a bit intense. You haven't earned the right to look at me, API scum. Alright. That's my room for the future. Sometimes I dream that the base has been invaded by zombies. Blood and brains everywhere. No survivors. I should really stop playing so many video games right before going to bed. Nothing wrong with that, friend. Is that a robo-dog? Woof woof. Yes. Who's a good robo-dog? Who's a good robo-dog? I think this little fellow is. My god, so many people here. Excuse me, may I see your satchel? Sure. Just as I suspected. If I apply the third law of temporal folding. Here you go, better than ever. Ah, nice. So, we have buff, poison mist, shield breaker. Let's add the Aegis. We developed Arit's reusable attack flask in this very lab. And our seeing eye drone, it's not just for seeing if you catch my drift. It's battle ready. This is the most advanced tablet in the world. Shame it'll be out of date in a month. Let's get that for my hacker man. We developed new weapons and defenses for Astrea here. Also new foods. Tasty foods. The force shield barrier was my doing. Keeps wildlife away, but still allows our ships to pass through. Whenever she looks at me, I feel Arit is just dissecting me with her mind. Sometimes I think she's performing experiments on us and not telling anyone. Please don't tell her I said that. Do you ever get the feeling that Arit is hiding something? It's probably just my imagination. So the person with the secret underwater base maybe is hiding something? Don't even think of stealing anything. Not that anyone will be dumb enough to try that. Take that, and that, and that. Oh, I can't wait to use my new blaster. I joined Astrea because my friends thought I was a wimp. Who's the wimp now? Just don't tell them that I'm only a cook and I've never piloted one of the mobile defense mechs. I'd hate to ruin the illusion. A floating sword? Now I've seen everything. Let's see what you have. I wonder if that means Sue's coming back soon. Alright, so upgrade her. Might as well upgrade everyone, right? The love pad. I'm going to leave Alyssa because I think the rod I got from the fair is much better. Alright, new shields. Techno Mage. Hack the occult, hack everything. Steel. Fight technology with technology. Rebel. Fight the good fight. Let's see, who's got Void? I think Rebel might be a good fit for her. Nothing Technomage Hacker Man's got. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Rebel for her. And I'll buy Steel. Just won't equip it. This Beast adds to her physique. I don't know if Void's necessarily the best choice for him. He's not much of a hacker. Let's see. Let's give him... I mean, Void has the best attack and hackitude bonus. We'll leave it. Arit, I presume? We've met her already. Or at least the player has. Alyssa hasn't. My name is Arit, the leader of Estrella. Welcome to Leviathan, the crown jewel of our operations. I believe you've already met these two. John, Dave, Alyssa, you made it. Sorry I got nabbed by the API. You never would have gotten caught if you didn't have your face buried in your tablet. Normally the tablet is what keeps me uncaught. How was I to know that they'd have agents that were off the grid there? You never know what you're up against. Better work on your peripheral vision. Guess who else is here? Why, speak of the devil. Hey, Sue. Sue, what are you doing here? After we parted ways, I checked in with some of my old friends in Gehenna to call in some favors. And one of them turned me into the API, the devil. He's off the Christmas mailing list, I can tell you that. I thought I was a goner, but who should appear but Estrella? Saved my bacon, that's for sure. You're too kind. You had already taken out some of the guards when we arrived. Anyway, it wasn't a complete bust. I found this fancy new shield on one of the API agents that grabbed me. I'm not sure how to operate it, but you were always the talented one at the agency. You'll figure it out. The heroine shield. Ah. Experimental shield allows Alyssa to perform unique unite techniques with other characters in the active party. They spend all of Alyssa and her partner's style points, but has some very potent effects. Excuse me, Chief. We have a code 435. Something the matter? To protect ourselves from the nastier denizens of the deep, we constructed a force wall outside the base. We're detecting an unusual amount of underwater activity outside the wall. It could be nothing, but it could also indicate a vulnerability in our defenses. We typically perform a manual check on the wall in these situations. I know you just arrived, but Lauren, could you? I'm on it. Standard procedure? Standard procedure. Understood. This will be a snap. Oh, can I come too? Of course. You know, I've been laying low here for a while, I'm just saying. Sue, are you feeling lonely? Would you like to come too? Well, if you insist. The more the merrier. Now to business. John filled me in on the situation before you arrived. Let me tell you what I know. The Lumina device you acquired on Romu was developed during the Great War as the ultimate weapon. After all, what enemy can fight back when their very soul is forcing them to submit? Thankfully, some of the researchers working on the device were horrified by its implications. A few brave researchers sabotaged the laboratory in order to stop the device's use. You saw the results. How do you know all this? You'll find I'm very well informed, which brings me to my next point. Soon after I sent a group to retrieve the device, I was contacted by the Connoisseur. Do you know him? Oh, I do. Enzo the Connoisseur. Richest Nulupian on Romu. Owns all sorts of experimental technology and rare artifacts. The very same. He knew about our mission to reclaim the device, but didn't know that we had failed. He claims to have a counter device from one of the scientists who was responsible. Can he be trusted? Perhaps, but you don't get to be the richest man on the planet by playing nice. Still, it's a lead worth checking out. Thank you for the information. I'll make the arrangements necessary to meet with him. In the meantime, feel free to explore Leviathan. I've also prepared a room should you grow weary. We should check out the stores. Estrella isn't fooling around. They have some sweet gear. Already bought you some new gear. Do I want to stick with the beast? murder program is kind of nice. We'll stick with it. The new base is so much nicer than our old one in the old factory. Rats everywhere. And the food here never flounders. Seafood whenever you want. This new base... didn't realize they were talking to each other. One of these days, I'd like to play a board game on this table. The mission of Estrella is simple, to stand for the helpless and defend the defenseless. I love living under the sea. It's so beautiful down here. Don't look at my computer screen. Sometimes I wonder what might have happened to me if I had never joined Estrella. But I don't wonder for long. I'm truly grateful for all my friends and allies here. Professor X here. I'm just grateful that I'm able to work here and make a difference. Damon. Arit may trust you, but I have my doubts. Once an API flunky, always an API flunky. So that's the second in command. I'm in charge of maintaining appropriate oxygen levels in the air. We really should automate that. All of Estrella's actions are controlled from this tiny room. Impressive, isn't it? Leviathan is located in the very heart of Arano. Other locations might be more hospitable, but Arano is where the action is. I know you used to work for the API. It doesn't matter. Leviathan is a place for lost souls to find their way. I'll never forget the day I met Arit. Saved me from a grisly end, she did. Alright, I think we've talked to everyone. I wonder... we should try leaving, or maybe just... no, nowhere to go. So we can go rest in this room. And let's take a break. What a long and crazy day. I'm beat. Time to catch some Z's. I'm going to stay up a bit and check the news, see if there's any word on the API's movements. Suit yourself. Good night. Breaking terrorist attack Freedom Festival. Ensuing battle resulted in heavy collateral damage. Oh. Sorry. This just in. Alyssa LaSalle, the API agent responsible for defusing the Skybreaker Tower incident, has been confirmed dead at the scene. Okay. Later that night. Wake up, everyone. Huh? Why'd you wake me up? The alarm is ringing. Is the base under attack? It must be. Come on, we need to help out. The API find us? Medic. Heal allies. Kick butt. API soldier. Alright. Do some enviro hacking. Not bad. Flood damage here. There we go. Yeah, pin's not too bad. Ooh. Alright, weak to water. Slow but powerful explosions. Alright, let's get you rested up. Inspire myself. Disarm didn't work. That'll do it. More hostiles incoming. Is that thing? A mini tank sprays bullets everywhere. Friendly fire is a risk. Alright, so that might help us out. Wonder... is it rustable? No. disarm. Yikes. I probably should have waited until he was hyper. Alright, medic's taken care of at least. Alright, so it's organic. Oh, nice. I should have known you'd be here. Is it steel? Nope. Echo. Why isn't? Why, if it isn't the little traitors that have been making waves lately? You don't understand. Director Steele isn't to be trusted. Save me your lies. A sniper's bullet was too kind of a death for one such as you. You may have survived the festival, but there's no one here to save you this time. Alright. Oh, I forgot to equip the Unite shield on Alyssa. Alright. Rush the bomb bot. Inspire myself. Alright, disarm some of these fools. Let's increase my style. Alright, she's hyper. Bring in the flood. Do the fire attack. And that just starts out awfully weak. Alright, so he's hyped up. Let's Pyro hack the mini tank. There we go. And let me stun her. Alright, she's vulnerable at least. Alright, level up. Nothing new. You've won this skirmish, but Estrella is no match for Director Steele's command ship. We want to take prisoners, but bombing this base until the water rushes in is just as good. Echo, why won't you see the corruption before you? I think that's all of them. We should go find a eat and plan our next move. Good job, everyone, on repelling the intruders, but it's not over yet. We just received a transmission from Director Steele of the API. They plan to bomb Leviathan in 5-minute intervals until we either surrender or Leviathan is destroyed. Haha, haha, we're all gonna die, aren't we? Aren't we? Dude, get a grip. I thought I would die valiantly on duty, not get crushed under tons of water like a common fish. I don't think that's a problem fish need to worry about. What kind of firepower is this base capable of? Not nearly enough to take on the agency director's own ship. But don't worry, we have a contingency plan for just this sort of situation. It's all up to Lauren now. Here we are, Leviathan's remote force field generator. Wait, this isn't good. What's wrong? The force wall acts as defense by keeping sea life out. However, it can also let things in. I don't understand. They want us to deactivate the force wall. What? Whenever Arit is worried that Leviathan might be in danger, she sends a team over here. Usually it's nothing, and they send a message over to the Ansible. To call everything off. No such message has arrived, and it's past the deadline. Couldn't they have just forgotten to send one? It's not like Arit to mess up details like that. Besides, she specifically instructed us to use the standard procedure before we left. Deactivating the force wall also sends pheromones into the water that will attract monsters in the area. A horde of monsters will descend upon Leviathan and destroy it and any threats to Estrella. Then it's suicide. No, the submarines we use are designed to evade the attention of sea life. It's risky, but everyone should be able to escape unharmed. We'll need to disable the generators in both the west and east wings, and then return to the central area to finalize the deactivation of the force field. Oh, and eliminate any ghosts we run into. Wait, ghost? The installation has a major poltergeist infestation, keeps the living out, doesn't work on the dead. So you don't mean to tell us that a big, strong man like yourself is afraid of a few little ghosts? Ain't no shame in being afraid of the living death. It'll mostly just be dead fish. Creepy, perhaps, but not very dangerous. Let's hurry. If Harit wants us to shut down the force field, the situation must be urgent. Alright, so party is split up. Leave her with Rebel. I think Absorb works well for her. And I think Steel is a good choice for him. Alright, glad I bought gear for everyone. Terminal activated. Alright, so we need to knock out the generators. Another spot with no music. There we go, there's something at least. Ghostfish seeks revenge for being eaten. Weak against fire. Alright, start with the opening slash. That's one way to do it. I can't remember what all he has. Do a little feint. Nope, not that one. Purification torch. I was hoping I'd be able to one-shot it. That's able to one-shot it. Easy enough. Money! Is there not anything for me to do over here? There we go. So I unlocked the door over here. This music is very fitting for a underwater area. Any chest over here? Alright, so that's offline. Heal Tama, weapon for Chan, boost her healing capabilities. Alright. Right. Can't get through there. Oh, there we go. Oh. Is that... Alright, yeah. Boss time. Let's save. More ghosts. This one looks much stronger. Since the force wall is preparing for the shutdown sequence, it must be easier for the dead to enter. Mini boss time. And she's vulnerable. Alright. Ghost Shark. Weak against earth and fire. The earth element for him. And what program she have again? Absorb shield. Oh, so all of its attacks make you vulnerable. See if we can disarm it. There we go. That'll help. This guy, that's not too bad. Can we stun you? No. Alright, uppercut time. Level up all around. Nothing new. Alright, to the right side now. These guys are no biggie. If it comes to a time where I have to choose my party, I'm gonna have a hard time picking my group. Really see the appeal and like a lot of these guys. Ah, treasure chest. More money. I feel like Chan is a must because she's a good healer. And I think Lauren, she's pretty versatile, so I like what she can do. Alright, generator's offline. And then I don't know. Cousin's not so bad. Sue's not bad. Oh, look at that. That wasn't there before. You said ghosts were harmless? That doesn't look harmless to me. We need to hurry and beat it before even more ghosts show up. Poisoned. Lovely. Ghost serpent. It's a horrible stench. Let's throw some poison mist on you. You're a ghost. I guess that doesn't work. Get a defense boost going here. Well, now she's poisoned. Great. Let's try disable. Alright. Gunman's time. Two turns. Try poisoning again. No? Let's do another feint. Hopefully get hyper and land an uppercut. Nice. Hey, actually stunned. There we go. This should do it. Level up all around again. Sudden stab. Brief damage and a brief burst of speed. Die, 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 die. It's dead. It's double dead. Get ready to run, guys. There, now let's get out of... Hey, wait for me, you cowards. Just a sea scorpion looking thing. Now that the API are distracted by that monster attacking their ship, it's our chance to strike back. Let's board and take over the prize jewel of the API fleet, Commander Steele's own ship. Arit has joined your party. Alright, I didn't expect she was going to join. We're in. Doesn't look like we've been spotted yet. I've set up the usual communication disruption algorithms. They won't see us coming until it's too late. Alright, let's put the heroine, there it is. Let's get Void, Technomage, Insight. Alright. part of me wants to call it a session, but also, like, I want to continue. It's picking up big time. Ooh, treasure chest. What's that? Got an orange key card. You now have access to all rooms on this floor. Alright. Alright. Access to level 2. Nothing here. Alright. Let's fight this thing. Mini-mech powers up quickly. Weak to water and lightning. Okay. Hack. Water damage, not bad. Alright, freeze ray, alchemize, acid vial, ignores defense, that's cool. Activate next drone ability now. Burst, boost the next drone activation. Alright, what program should we have? Inspire, prepare, delegate, target gets an extra turn. Okay, that's cool. Alright. A little acid. Dang. Mech doesn't rust. Alright, let's use Hyper. Let's launch that ice attack. Oh, it takes time to build up. Okay. Yikes. It's like half of her health. Dismantle heavy damage to robotic enemy. That will probably come in handy here. Alright. So probably rinse and repeat. Find a gift card, or a key card, and continue on. Alright, API agents. API Elite. Forced not to be messed with. There we go. Disarm attack. Nope. So I wonder when... Oh, I can see the drone attack. Alright. So I'm going to run a program. Prepare. I don't know if that damage up is going to affect her, or if that's going to affect the drone. That's kind of weak. That'll do. Because didn't really have any weakness. Passive is smash. High damage, but enemies left with at least 1 HP. So that's a pretty good, like, opening move. Let's see. What would I take off? I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't really need her to be a healer. do that. Mess hall door unlocked. Is that up here? Yeah. Intruders! I don't know why you're on board this doom ship, but whatever the reason, your journey ends here. And there's the key card. API lead, API mage. Alright. Get the Inspire going. Yeah. See if I can enrage the mage. Yeah. Ooh, he's got AoE attacks. Not bad. Let's zap this guy. Does do some high damage. There we go. Level up. Oh, blue key card. Are you able to do anything in there? No. Observation deck? No. Oh, I guess we can just go back to the elevator. Yep. Ooh. Shop. I can't believe the director just left all of us here to die. Estrella, I know I'm supposed to hate you, but you're my only hope for survival now. Director Steele set the self-destruct sequence before he evacuated and left a surprise for anyone who tries to abort it. Hacking the computer to disable the self-destruct will trigger the lock release on the central room. And judging from the sounds, whatever is locked in there is not pleasant. Shouldn't be anything we can't handle. Thanks for the tip. We'll take it from here. Save before we continue on. Right. I guess that's the central room. It's locked up. This area's way too big to not have a treasure chest or something. Huh? Key card. Deactivate the self-destruct, or we're all going to die. The panel's booby-trapped. Mess with it and we'll just die faster. What's that behind you? Intruders? Intruders now? Everyone assume attack positions. Priorities. Alright, let's try and stun. He's got quite a bit of hit points. Let's buff my own stats with Dave. supercharge the next drone. Speed damage. And Biohack. Not bad. I don't think he's robotic. We'll throw an acid vial. I don't know if that's enough to hit all three or not. Yeah, nice. That worked out pretty well. Dave, can you hack into the system and deactivate the self-destruct sequence? Piece of cake, but what about the booby trap? The rest of us will deal with it. Wait until we get in position before you start. Roger that. Yell when you're ready. Alright. Dave, now! That doesn't look so scary. Analyzing the enemy now. My analysis indicates this is a Gorime, a deadly monster that has been extinct for years. We'll soon be extinct if we don't watch ourselves. Let's do this. Alright. Infects prey with poison before eating them. Alright, so we're going to deal with that. Kind of regret taking my heal off because now I don't have Dave. Let's go ahead and inspire myself. That seems to be working pretty well. Let's try poison that. Nope. Super annoying. Ah, shoot, that hit everybody. Lovely. Alright, passive the smash. Not bad. Launch the drone. Try and disarm this guy. Yeah, that'll help. Supercharge. Throw a heat. Not too bad. Big time level up though. No new abilities. I've deactivated the self-destruct sequence, but the ship's still being attacked by that sea monster. Don't worry, I've already taken that into account. Reminds me of Sea Lab 2021 and how it explodes like every episode. Thank you, Leviathan. You were a good home and useful to the very end. The ship is now ours. Let's gather everyone up and blast off. Alright, so I got like a home base now. Spaceship, sea ship, submarine, warp speed. Nice piece of equipment. Welcome back, everyone. Good job on deactivating that force barrier, Lauren. And the same to you. Crazy to think that we now own the API's finest ship. But there's no time to rest. It turns out Enzo no longer wants to meet with us. Says it's too dangerous now that the API is after you too. But we must know what he knows about that counter device. Someone not wanting to meet us never stopped us before. Precisely. I'm sure you'll figure out a way to sneak into his mansion. Enzo lives in Las Rocas. That's one of the underground cities on the planet Romu. And with this ship, it'll be a snap to get there. You might want to check out the capital, New Romu, first. There's bound to be lots of info on Enzo there. Sounds like a plan. Next stop, Romu. Okay. We have our own spaceship. This is a good place to stop. A little bit of an extra long episode, but I just really wanted to keep going. I was really enjoying everything that was happening. Nice to see that the Steam Deck is streaming this pretty well. Can't even tell the difference between this and my normal gaming PC. If anything, it's better. So thanks for joining, and we'll see where the story goes next time.